But I remember the last time you were about to say something and it automatically got cut, and I felt very bad. So, do you remember what you were saying? Hello, Anand.
Yes, hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good too. Good to see you again.
Same here.
All right. So, what were you doing?
Oh, nothing. Just,
Nothing.
as usual.
Okay. And how's the weather today?
Yeah, weather is quite good. I enjoy this weather because, it is cloudy and as well as
Yes.
wind is blowing, so I enjoy it.
Yes, yes. Even I. So, it rained today morning over here. It's not raining
Mhm,
anymore, but yes, it's cloudy here as well. So, I also like this weather.
mhm. Yes.
Yes. So, Anand, today I want to give you, sorry, I want you to give me an extempore speech. So, I'll give you a topic and then
Mhm.
you can talk on it for as long as you like. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready for a speech? I mean, for a speech that you are going to give.
Yes, yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So, the topic is there is a difference between living and existing.
There is a difference between living and
Exist.
existing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So I
that's
have to give a speech about it, right?
yes.
Okay, so yes, there is difference between living and existing. Existing means, we are just here and we are somehow spending our life. I mean, that we don't know that what we have to do in our life. We are just, spending our day by day, hoping for our best. But living means, you are consciously living. You are the way you want to live, you are living. It is called, I think it is living. Okay, so I also find difference between existing and living. Right now, if you will see in this planet, most of the people are existing, they are not living.
Yes.
So that's all.
Okay, that's all.
So what
Uh,
do you find difference between living and existing?
yes, yes. According to me, I think the same thing as you, because we are just doing the work we are supposed to do every day. We wake up, the people who have to study, they go and sit for studying in front of the laptops these days, otherwise to the colleges or schools. People who go to jobs, so they start their day by running. Yeah, yeah, they're always late and people are just they're having their breakfast in their cars or in the metro trains maybe, and it's all like that. So people are just moving forward without even knowing their destination, right? What do they want to do? And many people know, but they just forget one thing in all this process, that what they actually have to do is be happy. And all of them, I mean, only a few of them remember this thing in all this process and all this journey of existing, I must say. So even
Mhm.
I think like you that yes, so it's important to live and not just to exist, right?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So let's move forward to our session topic. Okay.
Mhm.
Have you seen the topic?
Topic, yes, I have seen.
Yes, it's environment and climate changes, right? Okay.
Yes, it
So
is.
first of all, yeah, you were saying something?
So environment and climate changes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think environment or climate changes is a big concern today, and
Yes.
it has been concern since long time. And today it is more, situation is getting more brushed, and the reason
What?
is carbon emission, especially.
Hmm.
So we are, using so much vehicles and so many things, and because of it, carbon emission is causing a pollution to the environment. And right now, even we are hearing that temperature is increasing. The temperature of environment is climate, because of climate change, temperature is increasing, and glacier is also melting, and
Yes.
because of it, for few countries are in danger, like Maldives is that country perhaps, okay, or a small
Okay.
island. Yeah, these countries are in danger. So climate change is something that we can't control, because yes, we can control, but I mean it is a long journey, because what
Yes.
has happened and whatever damage we have already done can't be recovered right now. But in long term, if we will plant trees, I mean, by doing so many things, like if we will reduce our carbon emission, then we can control it in future.
Yes. Right. You're absolutely correct. So, there are some countries that just that's deny the fact that there is something called climate change. And I'm
Hmm.
not sure, but I think America is one of those countries. So they say that there's nothing called climate change. So it's natural, it will be there, and things were different a few years ago. It will keep on changing, and we can't do anything about it. So what do you think? Is it inevitable? Is climate change inevitable?
No, some extent, I think, yeah, it is okay to say that yes, change is inevitable, but the way it is changing, it should not change so fast, as fast it is changing right now. We already know we are living in this planet or in this universe, and because of lots of geometrical uh, change, everything keeps changing always. Okay, and because of it,
Geographical
climate,
change? That what you're saying?
yes,
Geographical change?
yeah,
Is that
geometrical change.
okay? What do you mean by geometrical changes?
I mean, not right now. We know that this universe is expanding, so we can
Yes.
say geometry of this universe is changing. Okay,
Okay. All right.
it is expanding.
But is
So,
the expansion of the universe related to the change of climate?
why not? It can affect right now. Sun. The, you. I think yes, sun has also a 7 billion year age. Sun will live up to 7 billion years.
Yes.
So don't
Yes.
you think that intensity of sun will decrease after some time, or it has been decreasing? We are but just here for 50 or 60 years, so we don't know how it is changing, but it may be that it will be changing, and it has been changing. Okay,
Okay.
so in this prospect, I think yes, also geometry of this universe is changing. Every year how much dust is coming on this planet from the
Yes.
universe. So yeah,
Yes.
everything is changing. So we can control climate change somehow, but we can reduce it just.
Yes. Yes. So you're right. Controlling is not the issue here. I mean, we need to protect our environment, right? We need to protect the
Hmm.
environment we are in.
Protect it.
So, how important do you think it is protecting our environment?
I think it is very important. And what can I say? Even sometimes think it is not important, because uh, if this environment will change, new thing will come in this world. And right now, lots of species has been extinct.
Yes.
They are on the verge of extinct, or few has been extincted of this world. So I think yes, if this will keep changing, definitely few animals, few species from this world will extinct, and as well as maybe someday human being can extinct. uh, okay, so
Yes.
I, I,
Maybe.
I maybe, why not?
Yeah.
Dinosaur has gone, so many species has gone, then what about human being? Okay, so it can also go one day. So yes, I think even if climate will keep changing, I think nature will find the balance, because everything ultimate goes in their hands. So nature will balance everything. They will have to create new creatures. They will create. Okay, it
Yes.
will create.
Right. Like human beings were also not always there, right? In the environment, in the on Earth.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
it is much after when the Earth was created. So after so many years, then there were human beings, right? So maybe, right? There can be other species as well, right? So
Yeah.
So, okay, so what kind of species do you think will come next? When humans, okay, in front of us or maybe after human beings? What do you think? Do you have any idea?
I don't have idea. Okay, I can't imagine about it. It can be, horror more. horrible than human being and less horrible than human being as well.
Yes, and I hope it is less harmful to the environment, not like human beings, not like us. The
Not
next,
like us. Yeah,
yes,
we are cutting trees. We are, right now, sometime I used to go to the, some construction site, and when I see the, people are recklessly, cutting the trees. They are making buildings. They are extending buildings in the place of
yes,
trees and so many things. So sometimes I think, yeah, what are we doing? Just we are here guests for few days or few months or few years, but after all, it look like if you will see the face of human being, it is looking like that they are going to live for forever here. Okay.
right. Yeah, people are doing things like they're never gonna die, right? And then like they don't even have children whom they want to keep the environment safe for. So I remember one incident when I was in school. So many times, as like normal time, sometimes it used to happen that the power used to go away, right? So there were no fans,
Mhm.
so, like the fans could not work for a few minutes in the class, and whole of the class used to be exhausted. And we did not want to study for that 5 or 6 minute period when there are no fans working. So our teacher, so he told us that why don't you want to save energy for your kids? So it's nice that there's no power at least for 5 minutes, so it'll get saved for your kids. So although that was a joke, right? But it does make sense. So we need to use these sources of energy right now very consciously, because we don't know what next, right? We don't know if our children will be able to have all this luxuries or not, right? All these things,
Mhm.
like we can use water, we can just open the tap and we'll get water, and we can use as much as we want. But we can see other states, right? I know there are many states in India that don't have water like us, like the way we do. So we can
Yes.
have any amount of water any time of the day we want, but not everyone. So
Yeah.
we should just be very conscious about all these
So one thing, yes, it is right. But don't you think one thing that, with developing this technology, human being will have a power to, generate the resources. I mean that we need to drink water today. Maybe in future they will invent something that will quench our thirst for forever.
things. Okay, so that has to be very unnatural. Okay, in that case, if something like that happens, that has to be very unnatural. And and people have been developing since things since long now, but I don't know if anybody is working in this direction to make something that if you eat or drink you will never even want to have water again. Okay, that's weird, but maybe you can't say. Has I don't know if anybody had thought that we'll have smartphones like 100 years ago. Who might have thought that we can have smartphones? So you never know, right?
Right now we have reduced the death rate in all over the world. People are dying less. They are living for long.
Hmm.
So anything is possible. But on the other hand, I also think sometimes even the water will exhaust it from this earth. Then scientists will be able to create in laboratory for
Hmm.
drinking purpose in future. Do you think so?
Look, I know one thing about water, that out of all the water that we have on Earth, only 2% of that is drinkable. So
Portable.
that, yeah, the potable water. So we have that. So the rest of the water, which is in seas and oceans, that's saline. So we can't have that. So maybe they can develop some technology that we can make that water potable, the one from seas and oceans. But creating water, I don't know if that's possible. I mean, they can, why not? But for a for like the population like us, population like ours in India, I don't know if that's possible,
What do you
right?
think about oxygen? If
Oxygen.
oxygen will be, all the tree will be cut,
Oh,
then
it's
what will
already being
happen?
created artificially, right? We can see all these oxygen plants. So it's
Plants, yeah.
already
So
happening.
we will be carrying the oxygen cylinder,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
on our
I
back,
mean,
right?
that is possible. Like people are in need of doing that right now. So I mean, That's really, really sad to think, but who knows?
Who
If we
knows?
are cutting all the trees on the same pace, if we keep doing that for long, and
Mm.
we don't get that, I don't know what, we don't get that consciousness that we
Mhm.
shouldn't be doing that, because people want to get richer and richer. They need land for that, so they'll
Yes.
cut land, they'll build whatever they want on that. Can't
So
say.
we will be sick for forever. It means we will be
Yes,
always in oxygen with our oxygen cylinder, not in the
right.
not only for coronavirus pandemic. I mean for forever, right?
Exactly. That could happen. I mean, if not now, after 50 years, who knows? That
Who
could happen,
knows?
right? That
Yeah,
could
so
happen.
many things is changing so fast. In
Yes.
15 years, if we look back, then just within 10 years, so many things have been changed that we can't imagine. The
Yes.
place where I used to see, so many trees and greenery. Okay, and
Yes.
even I was fearful to go there.
Yeah.
Okay, but right now, people are, extending a tall building there. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Yes. Yes. Okay, Anand, one thing you said, so many things has changed, but so many things have changed.
have changed. Yes,
Yes.
plural
Yeah. And
number, right?
plural. And similarly, you said many species has been extinct. So many species have been.
Mm.
Yes. And
Have been extincted.
have been extinct. Yeah, that works. And one thing, how do you pronounce worst?
Worst,
Worst.
worst.
Worst. Yes. Like,
Oh,
you don't have to
how is that?
extend the o syllable. It's just worst. The sound is
Worst.
a sound. Worst. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
worst.
So in linguistics we say sure sound. Like that is simply an sound. So it's worst. Okay.
Worst.
Worst. You don't have to say the O one, but yeah, that now this one is better than the previous pronunciation. Yeah. So the session will be ending in a minute. Do you want to
Mhm.
say anything, any queries or any questions if you have?
No, no questions.
But I remember the last time you were about to say something and it automatically got cut, and I felt very bad. So do you remember what you were saying?
No, I don't remember. The most of the time, the things come on in my mind sudden,
Yes.
okay, and it will go
Yes.
away,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. So things come suddenly, but then you can't remember them later. Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah,
Yes. So, tell me, how is it over there? I mean, the lockdown and the COVID situation, is it better?
yeah, everything is better now. I